Damn, that episode of JoJo was a beautiful dwang of an episode, because this episode brought Kira. This is Kira's arc, and it was a bloody brilliant as an opening episode of Kira's arc, I must say. Granted, 8 minutes in, this whole entire episode turned into Kira tailing Shigechi to get back the severed hand, because Shigechi stole Kira's severed hand and that was inside the bag. And he's all like, "Fam, give back the hand, because I know if you find a hand that's in there, it's gonna go straight to the police, and my fingerprints are all over that hand, and it's gonna end pretty badly for me. In the last 15 years, I have not left a fingerprint anywhere, and I will not let you ruin that." And literally, that whole entire after that point, it was freaking great. I must say, it really freaking was. It was like, it was pretty tense. And to me, the main thing I do get from it, it was a very tense episode. Him getting back that hand, it was freaking intense. I was like, God freaking hell. I was like, the music really does add to the atmosphere. It really does add to his whole entire character, just trying to get back his hand, because he knows it's all going to go tits up if it gets into the wrong hands. Fun for the day. And yeah, in that whole entire section, when he's actually inside the prep room for PE, and he's trying to wait for the perfect time to get back that hand, that whole entire scene was intense, literally. It's like every single time he got it was ruined by something. In essence, it was ruined by either Joseph Okuyasu or him dropping the actual bag, trying to get using the coat hanger to get the bag back, and then Joseph going over to it and then going, "Hold on a second, it doesn't seem right." And he goes back because Shigechi finds out, goes, "Hey mate, what the F are you doing?" And then it went from there and there. And then when he actually got the bag back, and then at the end, when Shigechi finds out, "Oh Christ, you're the guy who stole my bag," and then it just turns into him just kind of reciting his actual, like, his daily routine after basically the hand gets out, because Shigechi actually uses Harvest to get the bag back, and the hand comes out, and Shigechi's all like, "There's a hand there. That does not seem right. I'm pretty freaking terrified. You're creepy. Kira, get the F out of here." And then Kira's just all like, "You've seen it now, boy. You've seen it now. This ain't gonna end well for you." And then one thing I must really freaking note, the one thing that really struck me about Kira's character, he reminds me a lot of Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, my actual favourite film of all time. He reminded me a lot of him, because when he was actually reciting his daily routine, it almost reminded me of the exposition shot from American Psycho, where you actually see Patrick Bateman just recite his actual daily routine through narration. It really did feel like that. And that whole entire thing just added to the actual atmosphere of the entire scene, really giving you this ever-looming fear that something might just happen to Shigechi, and his health or his actual being might be in trouble, because in the end, Killer Queen appears and you're like, "Oh, it's going down." And then it just ends there, and him basically saying, "I will actually erase you before you can even speak." I was like, yes boy, JoJo, the hype is unbreakable. It literally freaking is, because holy freaking Christ, this was the arc I've been waiting for the whole entire time. When Kira first appeared in part 4, I was like, yes, it's going down. I've been waiting this whole entire time for his actual, like, kind of arc. And when he appeared last week, I was like, he's next week, isn't he? He's next week. And it actually had a title card at the end. Being Kira, I was like, it's happening. It's happening. And this episode was freaking phenomenal, I must say. It really freaking damn was. The beginning part really just established how creepy of a person Kira really is. When he was cutting his nails with the hand on the table, that whole entire scene was mildly terrifying, because there were certain shots of that scene that while he was cutting his finger, the nails actually went in to this dipless void, this whole, like, red void, something similar that you would see in Earthbound's ending. It really did feel like that. It was really, really freaking terrifying. It really just established how creepy this character is. Granted, yeah, when you first saw him, he had a severed hand. He was freaking creepy from then on, but still, this whole entire episode did not skimp out, making it seem like this guy was fracking terrifying. Even when he was at the actual store buying his sandwich after declining the offers of those cute girls saying, "Hey Kira, you want to get some lunch with me?" After that point, he just got freaking terrifying, I must say, because when he was in the bread store buying his sandwiches, he actually got his hand out, like, freaking hand, like, severed hand, just out. I mean, before that whole point happened, he was talking to someone, you're kind of sitting there going, he's talking to the hand, isn't he? And he opens up his actual, like, jacket, and the hand's in there, you're like, oh. It's a scene when he just, like, kind of rubs the severed hand across the actual sandwiches, and the actual finger goes into the sandwich, and the sauce goes everywhere, and he licks the sauce off the fingers. I was like, this guy, he's terrifying. And then it just got there from there. And then when he was actually eating, and then he has the hand beneath it. And then he just goes, like, the hand's getting pretty ripe. And he goes, I should sever ties with this hand and actually go get a new girl. Maybe someone's on a vacation. I was like, freaking hell. This guy is pretty freaking terrifying. And then who appears? Shigechi. And everything appears as well. Josuke Nokuyasu. And really from then on, it just really gets like into the territory of, holy freaking Christ, I'm pretty terrified of what's happening to these characters. I don't really want anything bad to happen to them, but I have this ever-looming idea something bad will happen. And it's just, Okuyasu and Josuke ask Shigechi, oh, can we actually borrow some money? And then Shigechi's all like, wait a second here. You got your share of the lottery fund. Why are you asking for me for money? And then they go, oh, because we actually have our money in the bank account. So just give us 1,000 yen. If that covers both of us, don't freaking worry about it. And in the end, he actually does give him the money, but gives him an IOU for the actual kind of money, because his whole entire time Shigechi's actually holding a sandwich very similar to Kira's. Like, in essence, it's very, very freaking similar, the same exact bag. And that's really what's the driving point of this whole entire episode. Really, it's that bag. That bag's very similar to what Kira has, and that's what drives Shigechi to actually go and find the bag once it gets stolen inside the prep room. That leads to him to find Kira, and it leads to that whole entire terrifying scene. But really what happens is he actually sits down, writes an IOU saying, look, I need to write this down so that I can actually know you got to pay me back. And then after that point, as he's sitting down writing, the dog appears and actually nicks his sandwich. And he's all like, a sandwich has been stolen. My Satan gentleman, granted very aptly title there, Araki, I was like, good job there, Araki, with your naming. I was like, it's freaking good. And then it gets stolen. And then what happens is Shigechi actually goes, holy freaking Christ, there's my bag. And he actually runs over to where Kira is, nicks the bag, and Kira's all like, my bag's been stolen, the hand's actually in there, but actually has to go on the bizarre adventure, pardon the freaking pun, to actually go get back the bag. And really, that whole entire section off that point really was mildly terrifying, because you just didn't know what this character was going to do. You didn't know what Kira was going to do. You didn't know whether or not he's actually going to kill these people. You just didn't know. He just wanted to get that bag at any cost, and I don't think he cared what he was going to do. He just wanted that bag back. And in the end, he got the bag back, but now he actually had to reveal who he really was, and actually just go all out and maybe even kill Shigechi. I'm not even too sure how this arc's going to end, but all I know, it's going to be freaking terrifying. And I'm really freaking hyped for next week. Something I really do get from it. Really freaking hyped, because this episode was freaking great. I liked how they just showed Kira. The camera shots are freaking great. How Killer Queen appeared. It just brought the fear and A game, and it really freaking worked. I really do like how they did it in this episode. It really just worked for me. So yes, with all that said, I have been the driver. If you have enjoyed the video as a whole and you do want to leave a like, do leave a like, because it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content as a whole, and you do leave a sub, do leave a sub, because it does help me quite a bit. But with all that said, I have been the driver, and I shall see you guys later.